What's going on, guys? Camilo here on a, chilly Sunday evening here in North Carolina. And I'm sure most of you are either, I don't know, watching football or still in holiday mode at mad dash to the finish line with Santa Claus coming across the just in about a week from now. But I wanted to put this out here because listen, Nicole Cooper said something that really struck with me last week on Thursday's Empower Network training webinar. And it really resonated with me, guys, because she said something along the lines of, you got to take the desperation out of the game plan. And I really think she's onto something really critical and important. I can certainly relate from personal experience. I'm sure Chris, to an extent, would also agree. But basically, I think what she's saying is, you really just have to stick to a plan, and if you do that, you are going to get the results. And I'm actually going to take you into my back office on my WordPress blog and prove that to you. I'm also going to take you into my personal email inbox and prove that as well, because if we were able to generate traffic and if we were able to generate leads and make money, even though we disappear from the face of the planet for 6 months, imagine what you could do if you're taking your business seriously, but you're sticking to a plan of consistency, of focus, and you're not allowing this desperation, this idea that you've got to make this money that you invest right back the next day, the next week, the next month, just because you got to make it back, just because, well, you're in this like mad mission. Like if you just kind of sink in, just really sink in and just really let everything sort of be absorbed by your brain, and you really start to work on your mindset, and you understand that if you get on this path, if you get on this roadmap, you're going to get there, but it's not going to happen overnight. If you just accept that and move forward consistently, you'd be just absolutely shocked at what happens. So let me prove that to you. Okay, so here's our blog. Now, again, you guys probably, a lot of you know that we have been missing in action for a while. We were presented with an opportunity we couldn't refuse. We hadn't been working for a long time, and this was just what the doctor ordered, so we pounced on it, and we're grateful for it because we're in a much better place. And I think as a result of that, we're going to be better off in our business, in our community here, when it's all said and done. But, for 6 months, guys, we didn't do anything with this blog. Here's a recent post that I published last week. And prior to that, this was the last post that I published on this blog. The internet killed our downline. And let me show you something. All right, so here's our backend. This is Work with Chris and Camilo. This is the WordPress backend, and here's my posts. Okay, so here's the Empower Network post that I just talked about. I published that one on December 14th, and then here's the other one, The Internet Killed Our Downline. So that's the one prior to the Empower Network post, and that was published, guys, June 26th, right? So there you go. All right, so I'm not lying to you. Why is that significant? Well, it's significant because during the last 5.5 months or so, almost 6 months now, let me just show you, right? This is one of my Aweber folders where I sort of organize leads that come in, and everything that you see here with a blue dot is basically a lead that I have basically not done anything with. I ignored it, and it was generated primarily through this blog, through the Pop-Up Dominator plugin, or through the opt-in form on the side, this opt-in form here, right? But I mean, look, guys, this is over the last 5.5 months of doing absolutely zero. We didn't market, we didn't do any pay-per-click, we didn't post any new articles on any kind of article marketing directory, we didn't post anything on our blog, we didn't even, heck, you barely saw me on Facebook, and this still happened, guys. Now, we're not talking 30, 40 leads a day, obviously, here, but we're talking about a nice handful of leads, guys. For someone who didn't do anything, this is not bad because this actually converted into money. We sold BMA models, our first product that we ever produced, our branding formula. We sold MLSP products. We sold My Lead System Pro commissions, memberships. So this stuff here happened without our direct involvement. What would happen if we had, let me rephrase that, what would have happened if we had hired someone to post a single article, just once a week? If we had someone maybe writing our articles or maybe posting for us on Facebook like the gurus do. I mean, these guys are not out there actually writing this stuff. They're paying someone to sound like them, right? So what if we'd done the same thing 3 months ago, 4 months ago? Where would we be? See, what Nicole Cooper is saying, you got to take the desperation out of the game plan. It's not like, well, David Wood went out there and in 90 days he did this. Yeah, that's David Wood. That's like Big Bang Theory. That's only going to happen like every once in a Big Bang cycle, whatever you want to call it. It's just not going to happen to everyone. Most of you, 99.9% of the people won't do it in 90 days. You could. It's quite possible. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to make $1,000 in 90 days. I'm not saying you're not going to make $10,000 in 90 days, but you're not going to be banking $600 every day once you hit day 90. Like some of these gurus, that's an anomaly, but you still could be doing something great, something phenomenal, something magical. And if you do want to be like David Wood, if you want to exceed that, you can. But why set yourself up for that when you can just stick to a systematic approach, a plan, stick to it, stay focused, and just do it? And then just watch the results come in. Because if we were able to do this and do nothing, gosh, I mean, what could you do if you just focus on it? If you just stick with it? Because clearly, for anyone that told you this doesn't work, BS. You just saw the proof from two clowns who did absolutely nothing with it for 6 months and still managed to monetize this blog, without ever lifting a finger. Okay, so if we put our heart and effort into it, we could actually do incredible, wonderful things with it. And, that's part of the reason why we're back, because we couldn't sit there and watch these leads continue to come in and realize, my God, I mean, we're wasting a huge opportunity here. So, look, desperation isn't going to get you anywhere. Faith, belief in yourself, focus, okay, that will. Get in the right mindset, stick to the plan, and just understand that if you want it, okay, the battle is first won up here, and then you apply your knowledge and everything you learn to turn that knowledge into actionable power. Make sense? I hope it does. I hope you found this useful and valuable. If you did, feel free and please do share it with others, comment, start a thread, and let me know what you think. All right, take care, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.